Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for joining me today, man. If you can, when you come in this thing, man, please hit the like button, man. Do me a big favor and hit that like button for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I get criticized for a lot of the way I talk, but I'm from Florida, man. This is how we talk. This is how we talk. You know what I'm saying? The way I spell, the way I say things. Sorry about that, man. If y'all can't understand me, what I will do is I will start a class so that y'all can understand the way Florida boys talk. If you've been listening to the Baltimore Ravens quarterback, you can kind of understand where we both fit in at. Because listening to him, I don't be understanding what he be saying either. And my boy Lamar Jackson. But at the end of the day, welcome back to the show, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me. I love all the comments, no matter if you're saying good, negative, bad things, man. Call me what you want. Say what you want. I just need comments, and I need y'all to like. So I appreciate that, man. Listen, we're going to get on with this show, man. I got some good things to talk about today, man. Some things that's been going through my mind and some things that I think, that we all think, that the masks was a good idea. But anyway, we back at it. So, look, I'm going to definitely get into some things, man, that I feel is going to probably either ruin college sports or it might make it good. You can kind of say that this is how it's been always, but not necessarily on a talent or a superstar status level. So what I want to get into right now is college football might be turning into the NBA. And what I mean by that is you saw how LeBron James and the big threes started happening, right? They had more power, more leeway. So players started joining forces to go win a chip. And what other reason? You can't just go to the league no more, right? You can't just go straight out of college or high school to the NFL for football. You got to do your 3 years or whatever to even get accepted. You know what I'm saying? To the NFL. So the one running back that tried to do it was Maurice Clarett, and he got shut down one time. And another player that they said could have went, what John Madden was saying, was old buddy that played for the Hurricanes, the linebacker that played for the Hurricanes. He was from California, went to the Miami Hurricanes. John Madden was like, this is the first player that we see that can actually go straight from high school to the NFL, but they stopped that. And I think that I don't know if it's about the money because college basketball was making a lot of money too. So anyway, I think it was more so a physical thing. But Maurice Clarett was one. I can't think of his name. The Miami linebacker was there. He was another one that they were saying could have went straight to the NFL. So with that being said, that's a little bit off subject. You got these players now, and with the way the system is made up, you have players that can join forces. If you 5-star players and you already playing these 7-on-7s with each other. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Jeremiah Smith, Caleb Downs, KJ Bolden, all these people saying, hey, man, we know Georgia the lick, but you know what? We want to go make Iowa SMU be great. Or we want to go here to Colorado and we're gonna all roll with Deion this year. I guarantee you that in the future, if Deion decides to stay in college sports, he's going to be able to be the first one to do that. Go and get superstars that want to come and play together, like the big three. And when you look at Ohio State, which brings me to my next point, this is what it seems like to me. So when you look at this thing, man, you look at what's going on in college sports, these players now can really go say, hey, we finna go join forces. We're about to go win a chip down here. All you need really is 2 good old linemen. You get a quarterback. And if you already got these pieces in place, it's even better for you. You say you got a defense that's coming back and you can tell, oh, this defense was ranked this. They ain't losing a lot of people to the portal. But all they need is a quarterback, receiver, running back, and a safety. Boom. You got all these big 5-star players at these spots that you need. You got great backups because you've been recruiting well. You definitely in the run for the chip, which brings me to my next point, man. Ohio State, to me, and I get it, you got people that got 5 stars across the board in Georgia, in Alabama, who had it, which they all Exodus movement on ya people. exodus up out of Alabama. But you got all these different schools, Ole Miss. These different schools got a lot of five-star talent already, right? But imagine if you get these big pieces like Ohio State just did, like a Caleb Downs. So I'm finna go over these people with y'all, man. Look, they got Caleb Downs. They got Jalen Sand, which is a quarterback committed out of the transfer portal, bro. They got Will Howard, which is a quarterback committed from Kansas out of the transfer portal, man. That's crazy. Julian Sand went to Alabama. He's at Ohio State right now, committed. That's big. I think more than likely Will Howard will be the starter there. But at the end of the day, look at that. They got Caleb Downs. They got Quinshon Judkins, the best running back, forget that, in the SEC, in college football. He comes over. You got Caleb Downs, the best safety in college football. He comes over. You got Seth McLovin. Y'all remember McLovin? You got Seth McLaughlin. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. He committed from Alabama, went over there. He's an inside lineman, man. So you got all these different players. And Will, that dude, that tight end, he's good, bro. He was out of Ohio, not Ohio State, but the other Ohio. He done went to Ohio State. They got all of these great players, right? And it's almost like they've created a super team because Quinshon Judkins is off the chain. Will Howard is off the chain. Caleb Downs is off the chain. You add Jeremiah Smith, they got some receivers that came back, that they got coming back from last year that decided to redo it. And also, don't forget, Ohio State already had a great running back. Bro, they're my number one team to win the chip next year, man. And listen, I mean that. As long as they stay healthy, they in the Big Ten, where they don't play nobody, first off, besides themselves, and they got to get past Michigan. They will get past Michigan this year. That's done, said and done. I don't care what you say. I'll be willing to bet everything. Ohio State is getting past Michigan this year. Guaranteed. They'll be in the playoffs, and even if they don't get past Michigan, they'll be the top two in their conference. They'll get a run at the playoffs. Trust me. That committee will get them in. The way they kept us out, Florida State out, they will make them the 12th team even if they got 3 losses. Trust me. The same way they're going to try to do for Georgia, which is my next thing. Georgia won't make the playoffs. But at the end of the day, this is what I want to tell y'all. Ohio State got a star-studded team. They got a big 3, so to say. And they already got the pieces around them. It's a done deal. It's a done deal for and nothing's guaranteed. But I'm just telling you, they gonna get to write their own way in there. The only reason why I'm saying Georgia won't make it, they got a hard schedule next year with Tennessee who coming up the rear. Texas, they got to play Texas. They got to play Tennessee. They got to play Clemson. Luckily, they playing Clemson at their hometown because everybody thought our win in Death Valley was so easy. I want to see somebody else go to Death Valley and win. It ain't been done in years. Anyway, that's another subject. Georgia got a difficult schedule next year. They not even going to be the top 2 in their conference. I got SC, I got Ole Miss, and I got Texas, who's coming over there, who's going to be a great team. And I got Ole Miss fighting it out for the top 3 over there. That's who I got fighting it out for top 3. Georgia probably finished 4. Mark my words. I'm giving y'all a little nugget, man. This is what's going to happen next year in college football. But at the end of the day, that's what I got to say, man. I think that college football is about to turn into the NBA. I feel like these players who play 7-on-7 with each other and they know this and that, there's no more camaraderie as far as I want to go. You seen what happened to Alabama. Soon when they coach left, everybody dipped. So they're not there for the team. It's not like your high school team where you like, oh, I'm a Pinellas Park Patriot. I'm a Patriot to the death of me. I'll never go play for Largo High. I'll never go play for St. Pete High. And this is little teams in my little area. But, imagine that. Like, I used to live in L.A. too, so imagine, like, John Bosco playing Whittier, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Or what they got up there, Long Beach Poly and stuff like that. Them kids that's going to Poly, man, they not trying to go play for nobody. They playing for Poly. Get what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Long Beach Poly is, go do your homework. Do your homework on them. Do your whoops on them. Do your homework on Long Beach Poly. The end of the day, in college, it's changing. It's like, oh, I go to USC, but you know what? Man, next year I'm going to go play for UCLA. Look at our running back, Hill. Dude was with us, went to FAMU, committed, now he at Miami. And I think they did that just to say, and I like that dude. He's a great running back. Who knows? Who knows what he going to do with them canes, with them sugar canes. But at the end of the day, that's what's going on right now in college football. So like it, love it, leave it. Leave your comments down below, man. Tell me what you think. Do you think that college football is going to turn into the NBA? I think it is. I think that these players now, especially how they got it set up, you can just transfer here, there, every year. Man, you get with some people and you working out with them. It's like, man, Caleb Downs. I'm with Jeremiah Smith. I'm with this dude. Hey, man, let's go make the hometown. Let's go make the team good, bro. Let's go to Florida. Like, we from Tallahassee, man. Let's everybody go back to Tallahassee. Let's go make them good this year. I know we chose these schools, and they can do that out of school, of course. They can get with each other and say, this where I'm going, this where I'm going. But now it's different when you go there or you lose and you ain't got a position, or say, for instance, you can just see the writing on the wall now, like, oh, this team got it. Let's go be dominant. You know what I'm saying? Let's go blow everybody out and be undefeated. That's what you're about to get. And I think Saban knew that. And I think Nick Saban seen the writing on the wall, man, that before they kind of had that because of the money situation. They could kind of pretty much get players who they wanted to, and they kind of had that big three already at Alabama, at Georgia. But now it's spread out. That's what I'm telling you. Georgia got a tough schedule next year. They will not be in the playoffs next year. Mark my words. They're not even going to be the top three in the SEC. I got Ole Miss. I got Ole Miss in the SEC. I got Texas being great. And I got, who else I said? Ole Miss, Texas, probably Tennessee. I don't know if Tennessee have what it takes to beat Georgia, but listen, them teams coming, man. Tennessee got, don't sleep on Tennessee. Auburn, and Georgia got to play Auburn next year too, which I think they always do, but Auburn got a great team coming in. They got a great team coming in, man. Their coach been recruiting good, and he got a lot of great transfers. You know what I'm saying? Ohio State didn't take a lot. I think Ohio State took 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 transfers. They got 19 going out. They lost 19. A lot of 3 stars I see here. Some 4 stars, you know what I'm saying? They lost a lot of little players, but mainly people that probably wasn't going to see the field. At the end of the day, mark my words, man, Georgia won't make the playoffs. The NCAA college football is turning into the NBA. And you're going to start seeing down the line where big-time star-studded players link up with each other to go win a chip. Because what is it all about, right? You can go get all the yardage you want. You can go get all these awards. But if you ain't got that ring or you ain't got that trophy that say you number 1 in the country, it really don't mean nothing, man. And then you got a better chance of winning the Heisman. So tell me what y'all think, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, boys, for joining me. Boys and girls, whoever joining me, I appreciate y'all, man. Please listen, man. Share my video. Hit the like button. And as always, go Noles. Go Noles.